Hi guys, welcome to iCode to Learn. This is part 4 of Azure tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about how app setting works in Azure App Services. If you are not familiar with Azure App Services or App Service Plans, please do watch part 3 of Azure tutorial, where I explained about App Service Plans and App Services and how those works. Let's get started with the session. Here our plan is to create a .NET Core Web API and understand how app setting works in local, deploy the same application into Azure, and observe how app setting works in Azure. In the meantime, I have created a .NET Core web application and I have created a controller which has a get method and which is reading app settings from the app settings JSON. So here I have created a section app settings and I have given two values. If you observe through the configuration, I am reading those values and returning. Just try running this application in local and observe the results. If you observe, we got values like local app setting 1 and local app setting 2. We try to deploy the same application into Azure and observe the app settings. If you are not sure how to deploy the application into Azure, please do watch part 3 where I explained how to deploy the application into Azure. Now let's go to Azure and create a app service plan and app service. In the meantime, I have created an app service here called iCode to Learn Demo 1. Now we'll try to deploy our application into this particular app service. So click on Get Publish Profile. That will be downloaded here. Go to our application, right click on the project, click on Publish, click on Import Profile, go to Downloads, select the Publish profile that we downloaded, click on Open, click on Publish. So the application is being deployed to Azure. You can observe the status publish started. The application got successfully deployed to Azure. It is running it here. You can also go to the Azure and click on Browse. Try to access app settings. Observe we are getting like local app setting 1 and local app setting 2. So now we'll try to make use of Azure app settings and modify these values. Go here, click on configuration. It has 4 sections. The first section we are interested in, that is application settings. Click on add new application setting. Go to our application, copy app settings, give the name for 1. I'm giving Azure 1. Don't worry for now with the deployment slot settings. I will explain in detail while explaining the deployment slots. Click on OK. Click on Save. Continue. The settings are being updated. If you go to this particular URL now, click on Refresh and observe the results. The first setting is being read from Azure, and whereas the second setting is being read from app settings JSON file. The conclusion here is, if you have app settings in Azure app settings as well as in your application.json file, then it will try to read it from Azure app settings. If you don't have in Azure app settings, it will try to read it from app settings.json file. Hope you understood it. Let's try to add another app settings. Give value Azure 2. Click on Save. Click on Save. Continue. If you try to refresh this page, you should get both settings from Azure app settings. Observe Azure 1 and Azure 2. You might be having a question in your mind like where it will be used. So assume that you have 4 environments like dev, QA, test and prod. Generally we maintain the environment specific configuration files as shown here. So if you are planning to host your application into Azure, you no need to maintain environment specific configuration files. You can make use of Azure app settings and you can configure it over there. It even won't be visible to the developers. It will be more secure. Thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe for more latest updates.